So, this is Michi Hoyer from Avid Chronic Racing, and today we're gonna have our pre-qualifying here in the GP3 series for the Formula Simracing race for tomorrow. So, just a little obstacle to take. So it's same for everyone. Pre-qualifying is mandatory. However, I've not done too much work on the set. Currently looking. We need to get into the top 30 or something for to be in the grid. Currently there's 16 guys pre-qualified. Guys running 138.1, so that's the top times. Luke McGuire, Lucas Schmidt, 2 ACR Zakspeed guys, currently leading the pack. And then we have a row of 39s. In between there's Kirill Burikov in P3 with a 38.7. We should be able to score around here. Not sure whether we're gonna make it to the top really, but we definitely should go for something good. And for those of you wondering why it says depreciated graphics engine, I'm back on a DX9 in the hope of the plugins to still work pretty good. So there you go. Loading the setup. That's the wrong one. I'm looking for that. There you go. And working on it a little bit to make it not grinding as hard on the curbs, which I found out to be the real problem with my setup here. Is the grinding. Other than that, I'm pretty much fine. So lowest pressures as well. Maybe a bit more downforce on the rear end to get a better graphic in. Oops. Alright, this is doubled with being both now. HUD wise. So let's see whether it has some bad effect on our performance there. Anyway. This is due by Autodrome. This is the Formula Simracing 2018 car. It's a standard GP3 series car that's been chosen. And yeah, this is qualifying session there. And with the increased packers, actually the balance of the car feels quite good. If it is good enough to make us qualify in a good position, we will see. As I forgot to unfuel the car, it seems. Still 53 liters in there. It's pointless to do a qualifying like that. So since fuel is not gonna be used, I can put that on 1.0. And there we go. And if you guys still want to join, make sure to register yourself at formulasimracing.net, into the forums, Winter Series thread then, and yeah, register with your name, follow the instructions then there, and enjoy racing with us here. Really, it's a really challenging thing here. This car feels quite weird, it feels understeery, it feels sloppy a bit. So it's definitely a challenge to do. And if you have any questions or want to know something, don't hesitate to get your questions into the chat. Hey Luke. Okay, thanks for that information. So judging on our lap time we did in the other server, it was a 8.2. We should now be able to do a 38.7 at least. At least at some point. However, that means getting a good lap in. Not too bad so far. Don't pay any attention to the current delta there. Probably second gear would have been a lot better there. So we come around first lap in a 1:39.2. Not the best thing we can do, but we're working on it. So we're down 1.5 tenths. I can see it from the delta. That is still a little bit hidden by the not working DX11 overlay. But that doesn't harm me too much there. So 1.5 tenths down, in fact 1.6 tenths that is. Alright, second gear didn't really gain us anything here. I'm not sure whether I'm going to improve at all. No, after sliding off the grippy surface at that point, surely not. Not sure if the tires are still ready for doing another lap.
That was a 1:41.11.
Nope, not a good turn one there. Not at all. And that's a spin. Yeah, I'm not too happy at all with the balance of the car. Hey James, thank you very much for joining. Appreciate you being around. Well, I can see everyone is struggling a little bit here. So it's Bernhard Weller here, currently sitting in P2 of that session. He's a very fast guy from Assetto Corsa, I have to admit. So he seems to be struggling a bit as well. Seems to be so is everyone. Cold tires there. The problem about this racing line is that it is completely wrong. The grippy surface here is more or less likely built by AI, which is totally wrong. At least to me it seems. Oh, James, you dirty, dirty pupil, you. That was a good turn one. Immediately 1/10 down. So it's definitely the first lap that needs to do it. So that's a very good first sector, I think. Six and a half tenths. Let's just bring that into the finish and it's gonna be fairly enough. Obviously here came the mistake. Anyway, half a second down, despite going wide. 138.7. Fairly enough to get into the race, qualifying wise. Yep, that was too wide anyway. And for the third lap we know that the car is not ready yet. Or that the tires aren't ready therefore. Anyway, all looks good so far to me. Balance wise I'm happy as well. Hey Peppersmith, thanks for joining here. Hope you enjoy the program. Some little qualifying going on, not too long though, since I have to leave house in like 15 to 20 minutes, so it's gonna be a quick pre-qualifying session. Just do the mandatory stuff in order to be eligible to race for tomorrow. Other than that, I should still focus a bit on strategy and should think about how I'm gonna approach this race. Currently being the leader of the Formula Simracing Winter Series, there's a lot to lose, that's for sure. However, I'm not going to be too gently at all, since I got a lot to win as well. So need to find the average therefore. So it's gonna be kind of a task. Hey Ricardo. I've changed back to the DX9 because of the track map plugin. I missed that badly in the race last week around, having no engineer. And so now I hope to have it and have some more help in the race when being on my own. Good sector 1 so far. Nah. That is the complete lap gone, really. 8.5 tenths. So 8 tenths of a gap after sector 1. So we just experiment and see where we can go. So 8.5 tenths there is. So I think that's a good 2.5 tenths to spare.
9.37.
Nope, that's too wide again. So it's really the first lap that counts. I'm sure about that now. Well, Papa Smurf, yeah, I did a lot of the GT3s racing already. If you go through my channel, you will find some Mercedes GT3 racing. You will find some Porsche GT3 racing on iRacing. You will find a radical race around Portugal circuit. So there's a little bit of GT3 going on, but currently on mostly I'm just racing open wheelers. I do not race the Indy cars though, so that's a little bit of a wrong information you got. But anyway, Ricardo, what kind of HUD you're looking for, or you're aiming at? I'm not too sure whether there is something really good out there. I haven't checked it though. So if you would give me some feedback on it, that would be great. As I got like another 2 or 3 attempts left before I need to leave house. But securing a 138.7 is definitely a good way to start. So let's see. Turn 1 coming up, very important turn. A bit too wide, a bit too wiggly on the exit, so we got a 10th to find somewhere in order to make it back to our PB. A little bit too slidey, still looking for that 10th there. So we need to find in the 3rd sector. Coming up now. And I think there we are, 2.5 tenths.
That was
A 138.5, so just 4 seconds, 4 tenths of a second off the provisional pole. No, I'm missing 1.5 tenths already, so the grip loss after one lap is really immense there. And I'm not sure how to really counter steer it. Need to sleep a night over that, maybe to get things done. Sure Gamer, what kind of old videos you mean from old endurance race? If you look around Christmas, so 24th of December, there should be a video from me racing in the DX11 updated NOLA in the rain with the Mercedes GT3s. Very intense race that was, especially with a very sophisticated AI around me. So I think those were the most sophisticated and the most advanced AI I've ever raced against. So hats off to Studio 397 to get such a good AI going. Hey Bertus, thank you very much for joining. As I'm still trying to hunt down personal lap time. So looking at the virtual PB, a 138.3 is possible. I would rather say a 0.2 is possible, since I've not hit the perfect spots yet. However, getting that lap together is more than just incredibly difficult. Sure Gamer, not really. I did one Virtual Endurance Championship race, but that's 2 years ago. That was 12 hours of Spa and 124 hours of Le Mans. A bit too late on that apex there. So I'm missing a tenth already. 1.5 tenths, missing the speed. Missing literally everything. I missed the apex there. Yep, and that's the lap being done. So yeah, you will see me often to escape after Sector 1, I think. Sector 1 is so technical and so difficult, like really you need to hit that turn 1 perfectly to get just into at the curb but not onto the curb, and same on the exit somewhat. So this is incredibly difficult to achieve, since you need to gain a lot of speed and a lot of space beside the track on that green tarmac thing. However, if you're too far to the left, the banking border of the track will drag you off to the outside, and that's the turn 1 gone. Just a bit like here, only in the other direction. Hey Fed, yeah, I do like Nürburgring. I was there with my own private car on the North Slope twice. Videos of that also being seen here on the channel. And I do like racing it in the Sims as well. Not sure whether I find them easy. I just find them more exciting to race because they are light, they got good grip. Robert, what are you talking about, Junior? Alright, let's get ready. Bit too much there on the turn 2 curb. Bit missing the apex there. Let's see for a better exit this time. A tiny little bit, still we're missing a tenth. And with that slide, I think that lap is gone for good again. Not sure where I shall be able to gain 1.5 tenths now still. Final corner maybe. Sitting on those curbs, there's definitely the worst idea you can have. That would be considered a cut, so I stop it. Yeah, so getting the lap together really is an achievement. Well, if you're looking harshly at it, yes, Robert, you're right in both cases. Well, chaps, this is gonna be last chance. Last time for today to achieve a better lap time. If failing, probably I need to have some thoughts overnight and come back towards the sim tomorrow and do something better. So work on the set a bit still. Still missing some stability in the back, I think. Very narrow corners here around Dubai anyway. Because of the track map, I do not care about graphics, I care about performance. That car is totally stupid to drive, really. This car is so wrong. Nope, not a good exit out of 2. Need to do it differently, so I'm gonna take another lap to try something around turn 2. And then I'm gonna be gone. And gonna be done, that's for sure. So once again, the guy that's hitting the perfect lap within that 15 minutes is gonna make it for pole position. Halo, yes, I do like Nürburgring. Raced with it on the private car, on it, and all those videos towards North Slope or Nürburgring are also here on my channel. So feel free to watch them. Alright, there we go. Not good at all, turn 1. Anyway, I want to have drive around final corner and see what the delta is like there. So I have to do the lap. And this is exactly what I meant if you are too far on the left hand side, braking in the wrong way or whatever. There is such thing to happen. Robert, really, if there's something to do, then on Saturday morning, then we can have another video. If any. Otherwise, maybe Sunday evening. We will talk about that later, I think. Now I forgot to take last corner in a different way, just because of not focusing. Meh. Yeah, but it's the worst tire already that is missing the pace now. Well, that would be great. So let's see whether we can be early on here on Saturday morning. Probably looking around 10-11 a.m. Something like that. As I just care for the final corner right now. And this time hopefully I will get it done right. So I need to focus on myself, like as I will be -2 seconds rather than +2 seconds. We're coming around the hill. Good 3/10. Oh, it's ridiculous. I can't really find the line through there, really. Look at the massive amount of grip loss. So this is gonna be an interesting race tomorrow. That's for sure. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching here, and thank you for joining. I will make this a AO5 since it's a new episode and development. Have a quick look at the overview. That should carry my name on somewhere right now if I refresh it. I think that's probably be in P3. I think it's not updated yet. I was on the right server though, I think. So we scored 138.727, so that's P3 for the moment. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. Thank you, Robert, for coming in and giving hints. So let's see whether we can work around on that tomorrow. But for now, thank you very much for watching, guys. Hope to see you tomorrow on the stream. There's a lot of things happening tomorrow. So testing early, 10 AM, together with Robert to perform a better car. Then we have the Winter Series race number 2 of the 2018 season, starting the stream around 2 PM Central European time, with the race starting 3 PM Central European. And just 3 hours later, I'm gonna be live together with Sean Cole on the Sim Pit, doing the Raw Before 24. So 2 and 4 hours of racing at Daytona Road Course, and I'm gonna be the engineer of the Sim Pit, having really an interesting day tomorrow coming up. So guys, thank you very much for watching. If you're interested how this engineering thing went on the Sim Pit side, I'm gonna shot live the updated video we did on I think Thursday, no, it was Wednesday, when we did that video together. So that's gonna be live here on my channel in about 2 hours time. I'm gonna shoot it public, and still need to fix a little bit of description and stuff. And then you can enjoy looking racing, looking engineering. The first episode is on already, so if you're gonna wanna have a little teaser, go for it. Other than that, guys, thank you very much for watching. Have a nice weekend. Have a nice Friday. For the guys still sitting in school or being working, get your job done. Go home. Have some good time. Anyway, guys, thank you very much. See you soon.